Oh yeah, we are back, and that goes out to the late great Ozzy Osbourne, man. I really hate to see him pass away.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Ozzy.
Really?
Yeah, not a big fan.
Man, you grew up with Ozzy.
Well, I mean, every Saturday, me and Kenny Helton used to go to Matt Johnson's and White Castle's and the bank, and then go work on a '69 Roadrunner. And we'd play what's the name of that fucking band? Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
In his 8-track, he had an '85 Dodge Ram short bed that was hammered, and we used to listen to Black Sabbath every Saturday on his 8-track player.
Yeah, now that 8-track is worth a couple $100.
Yeah, but I'm just not a big Ozzy fan.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Ozzy's not in my playlist, but it's Ozzy, man. I mean, he was the one that would prove that he is fucking batshit crazy. And then when he come out with his own show, Meet the Osbournes, everybody had a persona of Ozzy, right? And then when the show come out, everybody's like, whoa, he's really fucked up. But, you know, apparently his Parkinson's got the best of him. My dad died of Parkinson's, and my dad died of Parkinson's and dementia. So sometimes he would call me and be like, hey, I shook myself back in reality. What's going on? And I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah. And then Sharon and Ozzy got a divorce, which that blew my fucking mind. You know, because she has been with him since day one. She's the one who got him signed. So she was pretty much his main manager. You know, she was the decision maker. Because he always said that he wasn't good at making decisions. So, but, yeah, I mean, one of the cast members of The Cosby Show passed away. Was it Theo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, what, yesterday or something like that?
Yeah, he drowned.
Drowned swimming, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's what happens, people, when we get older, you know. People start passing away, you know. I mean,
yeah.
At least Ozzy went from, like, natural stuff that was happening. Not like Theo and just drowned, you know. It's like, or like Paul Walker, fucking nobody would help him, you know what I'm saying? Because he was burning up in a car. That video still pisses me off. Him burning death in the car, and because of California state law, you're not allowed to touch a wreck because you can get sued.
Huh.
Yeah, that's how he died. Yeah. He was unconscious in the car. The video pops up on YouTube every now and then the algorithm fucking deletes the account and everything. But
yeah,
man, I talked to him right when they were leaving, and we were going to go out to dinner that night. And man, just hell of a guy, you know. Just, he was, luckily, he got in the right spot at the right time. And how he got the role for Fast and Furious is he was working on his car, and the writer was the neighbor. And when he first read it, wasn't interested. And then more and more they kept talking to him. He's like, well, what if we do this and do this? And that's what made the movie, you know. But yeah, it's just a shame, you know.
Right. I'm not a fan of the Fast and Furious either.
Man, you're just a taco downer today, aren't you?
I am a fucking downer.
He's like, fuck Fast and Furious, fuck Ozzy. What about fucking Dolly Parton? You got something against her?
I didn't say fuck anyone. I said that I'm not
a fan.
Not a fan.
You know, well, Dolly Parton's damn near outlived everybody, but fucking, I shouldn't mention that. That would be the next obituary. You know, she's been with the same guy from day one.
I did not know that.
Yep, sure has. He doesn't want to be in the limelight. He just does stuff behind the scene, but she's been faithful to the same guy. I question the Kenny Rogers thing, though. It looked awful cozy there for a while.
Huh.
So, yeah. So I see Rage Against the Machine is coming to Hollywood Casino coming up.
Is that right?
Yeah. Don't tell me you're not a Rage fan. Like, fuck Rage.
Are you sitting down?
Oh my God, you're not a Rage fan?
Well, I at first was not, and then I actually started listening to them, and
there's the old Rage and there's the new Rage. I will say that.
Yeah, I like some of it.
Okay, it's like the Offspring. You either like the old stuff or the newer stuff.
Yeah, I like the old stuff, I suppose.
Yeah, their new stuff's okay, but it's like Limp Bizkit. You like their old stuff or their new stuff. I like all their stuff, but I know you're not a big
I don't like any of it.
I know you don't like any of it.
I don't like any of it.
Yeah.
Because you know why?
Because Taco's into Too Short and all this, and he ends up...
It's Limp Bizkit, bitch!
It's Limp Bizkit!
Right.
I like know how they come up with the fucking name. I mean, it's like it don't even make any sense.
I don't know. I saw them on MTV back when they were playing Spring Break.
Okay.
I saw them and I thought they were good, and then I was like, the more popular they got, the more Taco didn't like them.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Well, here's the thing that listeners, I will tell you this. If from a radio station point of view, if you overplay fucking music, people will hate it.
Yeah.
It's like, we've got a station in St. Louis, I'm not going to name their name, but my fucking Lord, I think they got 15 songs all day in their playlist.
Uh-huh. Yeah, all of them. They only have a couple songs, and you can hear that song like every, 45 minutes or so?
Yeah, something like that. It's on a 15-minute rotation. It's a 15 deck rotation. And that's one thing good about styling, you don't know what we're going to play next, man. I mean, we got a pretty good rotation, I mean, but damn, I mean, yeah, some of the new Limp Bizkit stuff I like. I mean, I like all of it, but, there's different flavors. But something that, let's see if you know, what popular group was Fred Durst before Limp Bizkit?
I don't know.
House of Pain.
Really?
Yep, he was in House of Pain. And then when House of Pain broke up, they all went their own ways. Yep, even DJ Lethal was in House of Pain. He was a DJ. Then Everlast went and did a solo thing, and so they were in the right place at the right time,
Right.
Especially like the song Break Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think with Limp Bizkit, we were coming out of the metal era, and then we got into the Nirvanas and, the whiny, cryy, fucking alternative music, you know what I'm saying? And I know some listeners are like, Kurt Cobain was the man. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I mean, there wasn't nothing on Kurt Cobain's album that made me want to shake my ass or punch somebody in their fucking throat.
Right.
Not saying it wasn't good music. I mean, it was what it was, but rock and roll was dying, hip hop was big, and I feel Limp Bizkit, along with a lot of other groups, they filled that void. It was the crossover, you know what I'm saying?
That was the beginning of Screamo, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because then we ended up with groups like Broken Side and stuff, and
yeah.
Which Broken Side is like, one guy is a Screamo guy, one guy's a rapper, and another guy is a singer. And
my hometown heroes, Story of the year.
Story of the year. Fuck yeah, story of the year.
Yeah, I used to watch them. I went to every show. They always played down at the Galaxy in St. Louis back when they were Big Blue Monkey.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Big Blue Monkey. Yep.
I used to go down there and see them play all the time.
And then you got the Urge from St. Louis.
Yeah.
And yeah, the lead singer lived across the lake from me. He lived out where I lived even when he was signed back then. They just finally got a condo on the lake, and then they bought a house because the mother-in-law got sick, or they took over the mother-in-law's house. But yeah, I mean, Rage Against the Machine, or not Rage, the Urge, I mean, it's just the big thing that ended the Urge is the lead singer. That group was put together. They weren't like Story of the Year where they were all friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, the record label put those guys together, and the lead singer, he wanted more money, and that's what just kind of ended the deal. Just talking to him, being a neighbor, I mean, he's a nice guy, but he's just a little different, you know? He'd rather go out in Creve Coeur Park and blow a hubo or that long fucking tube thing and smoke a bunch of weed. I mean, that's just telling you that's the kind of guy he is.
Huh.
I know he's like that because I ran into him riding my mountain bike. I'm like, what the fuck's he doing over there? Fucking on his... I don't know, the thing
It's a fucking didgeridoo.
Yeah, is that what it's called, a didgeridoo?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like 20 foot long, and they blow on it.
Yeah, it's a didgeridoo.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into all that hippie shit. So, Taco went through a phase where he was a hippie.
I definitely didn't.
There was a fade. It was right before you met Lisa, and then you're like, "Fuck, I need to get my life back together."
I was not a fucking hippie.
No, I can't.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I can't see you as a hippie. I've never seen you throw the peace sign. I've seen you throw the middle finger a lot.
Well, I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
So if I come up to your house, there's not one tie-dye shirt in your collection.
There was one, but it was a
concert shirt.
No, it was my buddy Jeffrey Carver.
He
was a flat track racer, and he's a hippie. So he had his racing shirts made on tie-dye shirts.
That's cool.
And I had one, but I no longer have it because I gave it to somebody.
You know, for someone that drives a fucking Volkswagen, you sure there's no little bit of hippie in you?
You're killing me. I'll sell them all.
You know, this motherfucker's like, what are you talking about? I drive the higher power. On that note,
I'll sell these motherfuckers today.
Then when are you going to get a mini truck, a real truck?
No, I'm going to get a fucking, get me a fucking Mini Cooper so I can be like Slim.
When he showed me that, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't say it to him, but I'm like, how the fuck's your fat ass gonna fit in a Mini Cooper? I didn't say it, but that's what I was thinking. But they are kind of roomy. I mean, I seen him a listing for a bagged and body dropped S10, and I'm like, he's like, nope, going Mini Cooper, going British. No, this motherfucker just want to be like you. So he knows he can't get a Golf and get away with it, so he gets the next closest thing is a fucking Mini Cooper.
Well, I told him fucking buy that fucking there's a GTI just like mine. Mm-hmm. GTI is a two-door.
Oh, though. Yeah, he mentioned that, yeah.
So I told him, just buy that and fix it. I mean, I don't think it could be hard to fix, but then again, you never know.
Yeah, they can always be something. But on that note, guys, you're listening to Driven at Night, sponsored by Driven Oil and NOS Energy Drink. listening to 96.1 FM only on Styling Radio, since we've been styling since the 90s, and you keep it styling. We'll be right back.